Welcome back student. In this video we are going to discuss about budget in Tally. Now what is budget? Budget is an estimation of expenses of the company. Now there is an estimated expense and there is an actual expense. So budget help us to determine that out of what we have decided is going to be expense, how much we have expended till date, or whether we are on track, or whether we have expend more or less. So these are the things can be determined with the help of budget. Now how to make it? This is very simple. Budget feature need not to be activated, it is already activated in this TallyPrime. Now we need to create few ledgers for indirect expenses. So in order to do that, let me go to create. From here you will see ledger. Okay, so let's say I am creating three indirect expenses. So first I am creating travel expense. It's going to be under indirect expense. Go ahead and save it. Next I am creating, let's say, mobile expense. Now mobile expense is again indirect expense. Go ahead and save it as well. Then let's say I'm creating advertisement expense, and that's again I am saving in the indirect expense part. Okay, so I have created three ledger under indirect expense. So let me create the budget. So here you will see this option of show more. Click over here and you will get to see this budget option. So let me go to the budget. Now I will have to give it a name. So let's say I am creating a budget, and in order to track it I am giving it a name as office expense or office budget. Okay, now you will have to mention the date. Let's say I am creating this budget for 3 months only. So from 1st of April 2020 till 1st of June 2020. Now group I will have to mention. So here it is no, you will have to convert this into Y, means yes, and here group name is indirect expense. So I am selecting indirect expense. Fine. On closing balance and overall budget you will have to mention. Let's say on those three ledgers or on those three departments I am willing to spend, let's say, 80,000. So I am mentioning 80, 1, 2, 3,000. Fine. Next is the ledgers. So I am converting this into yes. Now account name. So first I have created travel expense. So I am selecting travel expense. On closing balance, on travel expense I am willing to spend, let's say, 20,000. Okay, on travel expense it's going to be 20,000. So 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next component is going to be mobile expense. So I am selecting mobile expense on closing balance, and here I am willing to spend, let's say, 30,000. Okay, and last is the advertisement on closing balance, and here also I am willing to spend 30,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead and save it. So we have created a budget successfully. Time to do the voucher entry. So I'm going to voucher and F5 for payment voucher. From here, let's say first I am selecting travel expense and the budget was 20,000. So out of that, let's say in this I am mentioning this 10,000. 1, 2, 3, and I made a payment through cash. It will show negative balance as I have not put any opening balance into it, but no need to worry. Go ahead and save it. First done. Then mobile expense, budget was 30,000. So I am spending, let's say, here 20,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay, with the help of cash I am making payment. Go ahead and save this as well. Now the next is advertisement expense. Here I am mentioning, let's say, 25,000 has been spent, and go ahead and save this as well. Fine. So I have done three voucher entry. So in order to show you the impact of it, let me go to display more reports, then trial balance. Now under try balance you will see indirect expenses. Click over here, so you will be able to see all the expenses. Now in the right hand side you may see this option of budget variance, so click on this. Shortcut is F10. So I'm clicking on this, and under budget variance analysis you may see this office budget that we have created, so select this. Now here you can see all the reports are coming that actually budget has been allotted to advertisement was 30,000, mobile expense 30,000, and travel was 20,000. But out of 30,000 on advertisement 25,000 has been spent only. This means 83.33% of the actual budget allotted has been spent. Similarly with mobile expense and travel expense, and in the last column you can see that whatever budget has been allotted, so how much of fund has been remained. So in advertisement you can see 5,000 amount is still there to spend, in mobile 10,000, and travel expense again 10,000 is still there to spend. So overall here you may see the grand total overall has been allotted 80,000. Out of that 68.75% has been spent yet, which is 55,000, and remaining is 25,000. So this is how budget need to be created and need to be maintained in a company. This is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.